Hey everybody, welcome to Post to Post. My name's Neil. We're talking Philadelphia Flyers today, answering the question, are the Philadelphia Flyers going to do better this coming season than the previous season? And I gotta start this video off by saying something I've said 100 times on the channel. The Philadelphia Flyers are an enigma. I don't understand predicting them. Most of the time I make predictions, I've got reasons. Most of the time kind of comes true, and if it doesn't, it's like, okay, well, there's a really good reason why it didn't come true. With Philadelphia, for whatever reason, regardless of what I predict, regardless of what I think, they literally have done the opposite the past 4 or 5 years that I've been doing this on YouTube. So I have very little confidence in my opinions about Philadelphia. However, this is the year it changes. I feel good about the Philadelphia Flyers in my prediction this year. So let's get into it. Let's make this a quick video, just a quick couple of hot takes for you, and we'll end it quickly for you. So let's go back to the five previous years. 16-17, they came 6th in the Metro, did not qualify for the playoffs. 17-18 came 3rd in the Metro, first round loss to Pittsburgh. 18-19 came 6th in the Metro, did not qualify for the playoffs again. 19-20 came 2nd in the Metro, second round loss to the Islanders. And 20-21 came 6th in the East, did not qualify. This, right? Up and down, up and down. I feel like that's kind of been Philadelphia's history for the past 15 years. Probably a very frustrating team to be a fan of. You get your hopes up, and then the next year, like, then you get your hopes up, and then you're like, So, I don't know. My prediction, getting it out there, they're going to do better, okay? And for a couple of reasons. People pay so much attention to Toronto and Montreal and Chicago and Boston and all these big teams and the moves that they've made. And maybe Montreal makes 2 moves, and everyone's talking about it. But what about the teams like Philadelphia? Philadelphia has a huge fan base, but where I live up here in Canada, our media doesn't really talk about Philadelphia that much. And it's kind of a shame because they've had a really interesting offseason. They've brought in a bunch of names. They brought in some questionable names. They've made some questionable trades. So, man, I don't know. This team is interesting. I wrote down a couple of names that I'm going to be paying attention to this year. So Hayes, that contract, is it going to work out? Who knows? JVR had an actually kind of a bounce back year last year. I believe he had 43-ish points, or 43, 46 points in 50-ish games. Better than the previous season where he had, the same amount of points basically in 10 fewer games last year than the year before. So had a bit of an improvement. So how's JVR going to kind of meld with this new group that's coming in? Atkinson, obviously, what's going to happen there? Is he going to kind of revitalize his career a little bit in Philly? Ellis, going to be so strange to see him in a Philadelphia jersey. And then Yandel, it's just all these notable names from other teams are now going to be on the Philadelphia Flyers wearing Flyers jerseys. And it's going to be weird to just see visually. And then you have players like Brassard. You kind of bring him in, give him a contract that's reasonable, very reasonable. He has a lot of potential. Okay, his career kind of took a dive a little bit, but I think Brassard is one of those guys that has a ton of potential, and he might just kind of be that little firecracker for some of these games that kind of get those grindy goals, or get those set up those grindy plays and stuff. And he can play left wing, he can play center. They've got quite a few left wingers on the team though, so I'm wondering if they don't in a pinch, throw him to the right wing. I don't know if he's ever played right wing, but he can definitely play left wing or center. So maybe a guy to kind of throw up the line whenever you get an injury down the middle, maybe, or something. So I like that little acquisition by Philadelphia there. Going to be interesting to kind of see him progress kind of in the background, I guess, more so than some of the other guys in the team. There's going to be a lot of people paying attention to Ellis and Hayes, and Hayes is so underrated in my opinion. It's gonna be awesome to see this new team kind of come together. So we've got some old players on the team, like Giroux's still there. Got some halfway guys like JVR, who was a part of the team, then left, and then he's back, and then some new fresh blood in the team. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch the Philadelphia Flyers this year, and I'm gonna predict that they're gonna do better than they did last year. I'm gonna predict that they make the playoffs. It's gonna be hard. It's a really tough decision, but I like the moves that they made. They're going to make the playoffs. This is the year that it changes for me. I predict that the Philadelphia Flyers are going to make the playoffs, and they will make the playoffs. If they don't, I can't really be disappointed, because that is, at least I'm consistently wrong. Consistent is good, I guess. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Quick video. Hope you're having a great day. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this on the future teams that I haven't done yet. I've done most of the Metro, just about to finish up the Metro. and then do the rest of the divisions prior to the season starting in October. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Adios.